And we're back for Night 3 of the first week of the Overwatch League Stage 3. Let's get right in. The night kicked off with the LA Gladiators against the Dallas Fuel. Both teams gave us some standard play on Volkskaya. As history's taught us, the Gladiators are a better standard team than the Fuel. This gave LA the advantage, and they drove it home in the end, if only by seconds. Blizzard World was up next, and the Fuel looked a little more punchy on this one. They held the Gladiators from getting the third point, but weren't able to quite get the push they were looking for and lost the map 2-3. The third map brought us to Nepal. Gladiators had some rough fights, but managed to quite convincingly take the first 2 points and won the map with a 3-0 lead. Route 66 gave the Fuel one last chance, one last hope to make a map for the southern city. It didn't look like it would happen after LA got all 3 points, but Dallas held on for the win by the skin of their teeth and took the fourth map. Up next was an expected stomp with the LA Valiant facing off against the Shanghai Dragons. On Temple of Anubis, the Valiant showed their dominance by taking both points quickly and getting a full hold against the Dragons. Blizzard World wasn't much closer, as the Dragons gave up every single point yet again and weren't able to close out even one. Continuing their impressive run of form, the Valiant got 2 quick points on Leos, taking the series at 3 points to none. Junkertown was the last map of the series and was the closest to the match. That admittedly doesn't mean much, as the Valiant were still able to take it 3-1 and ended up going 8-0 on the week. The last match of the day was between the Seoul Dynasty and the San Francisco Shock. We saw San Fran's DPS players open up early and had some great looking plays on the Temple of Anubis. However, Seoul were able to take the map after a very close defense on the second point. Blizzard World saw a similar story, as both teams finished the map. However, Seoul closed out the map in the second round by taking the first point in overtime. 2 close games gave the Seoul 2-0 lead, but San Francisco would have to fight back strong on Ilios to keep the possible win alive. The first point was relatively close, but went to the Seoul Dynasty. The second convincingly went to the Shock, telling us they might have a fighting chance. Unfortunately for them, Seoul can be a clutch team when they need to be, and were able to take the third point with ease. As close as the series was, the Dynasty ended up with a 3-0 win. Junkertown gave us some more impressive plays out of the Shock here and there, but overall they looked defeated, especially on defense. The second round time bank advantage for Seoul was too much for the Shock, and they took the series 4-0. GG. Keep it with us every week to stay up to date on all the latest action. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. From our house to yours, keep it here at the Game House for all your sports and esports needs.